welcome to my Spain vlog. So currently I am in Barcelona. We just arrived here about an hour ago. The train ride from Paris to Barcelona was not only traumatizing, but I think I had about like 17 strokes. Like it was just so bad because the Paris train workers are on strike, which caused a cancellation. The woman screwed up our tickets for another train. It was just really bad, but we finally made it to Barcelona. I'm so happy to be here, and honestly I really want some Spanish food. That's like the first thing on my mind. So we just came out of the Plaza de Catalina, and now I actually am headed into a store called Pull and Bear. I've heard of them before. They have an online store, but I believe they only ship to like Spain-ish, maybe like some outering countries. So I'm about to check it out because I feel like I've been on their website a bunch of times and I keep forgetting that they don't ship to the United States. Gorgeous church. It is the Church Mora. It's so beautiful and it's so big. Let me show you right now. Okay, sad news. For some reason the church was closed right now. Maybe they're having a mass, we're not totally sure, but we're gonna come back tomorrow because I'd really like to go inside. So we're looking for this. If you guys heard that, we have no idea what that is. If any of you guys know, leave a comment below, because we've been hearing it for like the past 20 minutes and it keeps giving me a heart attack. So we're headed to an arc now, and I think we're gonna check out this kind of like little cool food market. I think it's closed, but we want to go in and get some fruit and smoothies and stuff, maybe for tomorrow morning for breakfast. It's really nice because everything is in walking distance from us. You can get places and kind of see the sights and things along the way. This is good. So as you just saw, we made it to the Arc de Triomphe, which of course is like similar to the Arc de Triomphe in Paris and in Washington Square Park in Manhattan. But it took us a while to find it. We did see some action here, saw some guy getting arrested, but there's actually a concert here. We asked this girl using my high school Spanish to talk to people, and I figured it out. I'm really bad with maps, but it's always good to ask somebody, and she was young, so I was like, she probably knows. Well, we just discovered what that noise was. People are lighting like little firecrackers and letting them go, and it's gonna pop again. I don't know why people think this is fun. I know I used to do it when I was a kid. At least we figured it out. I feel better knowing, but I'm scared. I don't like loud sounds, but we're making our way back to the hotel to have some dinner because we got a rooftop restaurant, which is gonna be really nice to eat at. Luckily, we found the Arc. So hungry right now. Literally, I had 2 pieces of toast today, some Pringles, 4 peanut M&Ms. Literally, it's what I've only had today, and it's like 8:15 at night. And the last thing I ate were the gummy bears, and that was at like 2. So we are currently at the Parc Güell Park, making our way upstairs. It's really pretty here. Little tip for you guys is that you actually need a ticket to get in. Luckily, we bought our tickets online literally the day before we came because I stumbled upon this blog, but you do need tickets and an entry time to be able to get into the park. But it's really pretty here. As you can see, you can just kind of keep circling up.
Okay, just wanted to see the little garden.
We tried to go to the La Boqueria, but it was closed, and I guess we should have looked to see like when it's open and stuff. We are now walking and we're finding like these really cute like cactus magnets, and they're so cool. So I'm like stocking up for everybody. But now we're gonna walk to the famous Gaudi house, the Casa de Batallo, and it's actually near our hotel. And then we're gonna do a bit of shopping, and we have our tour, or we have our tickets for the Sagrada Familia Castle at 6:30. What's something I didn't know, which maybe would be a helpful tip for you guys, is you need a ticket for everything in Barcelona. When I traveled to Rome, you didn't need a ticket for anything but the Colosseum. So it's kind of frustrating. We're still doing things, it's all good, but just a heads up for you guys to just know that everything here, you need a ticket. Ooh, nice. I want one of these for my apartment. So we're at this place called the Hammock Juice Station that I actually saw Aspen Ovard come to when she came to Barcelona. And it's really, really fun in here. The hammocks are so comfy. I'm literally sitting in one that matches my dress like perfectly. Okay, so I got the vitamin C, which, oh my gosh, guys, it's so good. It's so relaxing to just lay in these hammocks. People next to us left. But I would 100% recommend you guys come here. I will try to leave like the description of like how to get here and the address, but you could just look up Hammock Juice Station and probably find it for yourself. Okay, so we are at the Park Citadel and look how beautiful this is. The color of the water is just actually a really beautiful shade green. And we're gonna head up to the top. The woman at our hotel, the concierge, recommended it. She said it's one of her favorite spots, and I can see why. I'm so glad we came here. 100% would recommend you guys check this spot out. As always, I will leave the name of it, and I might even do a blog post on like some cool places in Barcelona. But I wanted to tell you guys about this because it's just, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. This is a big moment in history. I am leaving my phone as we go out. So fast forward to a few hours later, we're making our way up to the Sagrada Familia, which is the infamous church here. We just chilled, watched Sex and the City movie for a little bit because we were so tired. Look how big this church is. It's literally like a castle. Just like look at like everything up there. But I was like literally stunned. Like as I was walking, I saw it and was like, oh my god. Today's vlog at the La Boqueria. It is super crazy packed with fruit and smoothies and stuff. As you guys just saw, the La Boqueria was super packed and crazy. Tip for you guys though, it is not a place that you can really go and like sit. So you want to have money like ready in your hand because it's really hard to like pay and grab things, super crowded. It is a Monday at like noon though. Definitely probably would recommend get there super early. So now we're walking to the beach. We'll probably find a food place to actually like eat a meal before we go, and then have our fruit as a snack. After a 40-minute walk from the La Boqueria, we made it to the beach and we're just grabbing a bit of lunch before. It's really nice outside. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go, I don't know, I'm not sure what I wanna go for. They got burgers, I think they have salads and stuff, so we got like this nacho serving with this really yummy chicken bowl. Some lemonades. Look how nice this beach is. Oh, the water. We made our way to Madrid, so we are currently at a Mexican restaurant. Really excited to have some chips guac and some cheese quesadillas. Already I'm really liking Madrid a lot better than I think any place that we've been so far, which is really nice. It's kind of small and quaint, but when we get outside I'll definitely show you guys a little bit more. So now we're at the Park de Buen Rito? I don't know. I'm gonna
Retiro.
We're at the Park Buen Retiro and we're walking to the Crystal Palace, just like a palace made out of glass. We have this really nice, gorgeous lake. Just a nice body of water. People are canoeing in. Super pretty. The water, the color of the water is actually really pretty. And there are these like giant fish that I showed you guys that are really cool to look at. Some baby turtles. So right back there is the Crystal Palace and it's really cool. It's basically just, oh, did you see that big fish just jump out of the water? Oh, I didn't get it on the vlog. Oh man, that was so cool. So it's just basically a big house made of glass and now we're just sitting by a stream. I'm hoping that someone accidentally pushes me in because it's super hot out, but I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Look at the turtles kicking up their butts. Just went into this store right here and you guys have to check it out. It is seriously the cutest store. They have so many fun like little knickknacks, travel stuff, clothes, bags. I am starting off today's vlog on a bus in Segovia, literally in the middle of nowhere. We just literally jumped on this bus and we asked if it was going to the castle that we wanted. The train ride was like 20 minutes, so it was really perfect. But now we're headed off to the Alcalde's castle, so it should be fun. We made it, and look how cute this little town is. So we made it to the infamous Alcazar, I'm like so bad at pronouncing these names, but castle. It's super pretty here. It was really crazy walking here. We were walking literally through like the middle of nowhere in Segovia, but passing by some really pretty views. So I think we're gonna now head back. We have a train in a couple of hours, maybe take some pictures. It's really, really, really pretty here. Definitely would recommend if you guys ever want to come here to take the train, but take a taxi from the train station because it's actually really far and not easy to walk or get here, but you know, it was worth the trek. So we just sat down for a bit of bite for breakfast. It's about 11 o'clock. We literally got Dunkin' Donuts. There's Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, Burger King. I swear these three places, plus Starbucks in most places, you can find in anywhere. So we're just sitting. We are back in Madrid and we are at the Magazine restaurant and they have some pretty good food options. We haven't eaten it all today, so it's gonna be really good. I'm gonna get edamame, chips and guac, and a smoothie, which is kind of a weird mix, but that's me. I eat that kind of stuff. So I kind of did my hair up a little bit more. I added some like nice jewelry because I want it to be very simple for what we went to Segovia for, but now I can kind of dress it up and then we're gonna do a little bit of shopping. So my smoothie arrived and then we got some chips and guac with a little bit of salsa, some pretzel pita chips with hummus, and other dippings with carrot. So it all looks super good. This is actually a really good mix, so I'm really, really happy with this. Okay, so fast forward a couple of hours later and we made it to the Temple of Debad, which is a ancient Egyptian monument, kind of. It was torn down and then resurrected and built in Madrid. And I'm so fascinated with Egyptian history, always have been since I was in high school. And yeah, so I really wanted to come here, so I will show you guys. Except it's super weird because there's supposed to be water in the little duct and there's not. but it's still pretty cool to see. The water's supposed to be like there, like all around, but it's still really cool to see this. So pretty. Okay guys, so it is 9:18 and we are leaving Madrid tomorrow. After the Temple of Debad, we ended up getting some dinner at the Mexican place that we went to our first day here because we really liked it. So we thought we'd go back, and it's pretty much right across the street from our hotel, which is awesome. I was able to get us to walk back from the Temple de Bad to the store called Primark and then back to our hotel. So I'm super proud of myself for that because I am just horrible with maps. We are headed off to Portugal, like I said, tomorrow. We are going to Praia del Rey, which is a golf and spa beach resort. And we're there for about 3.5 days, and then we head off to Lisbon. So I think I'm gonna combine the Spain and Portugal side of the vlogs together. So when you see me tomorrow, we will be at the resort.